Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. I'm Mary Sue and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today we're going to be doing your love reading for August 2021. We'll be taking a look at the overall energies in your romantic love life, and then we're going to take a look at the energies in your life separate from the person that you're dealing with. And this can be somebody that you're in a commitment with, separated from, or a new person you're hoping to enter your path. If you're enjoying the messages or resonating with it, I would really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, so let's take, these cards are really wanting to talk. I'm going to give them one more good shuffle. Okay, let's take a look at the overall energies in your romantic love life. What do we have here? No place like home. You want somebody that you feel comfortable with. You want to build a family with, a home with, right? Someone, but I really get the sense of someone that really gets you. Like you feel you can be yourself with them. You want to, I just get the word cozy. Like you want to be, in this cozy home next to a fire, snuggled up. Really interesting. Yin. Yes. Not taking action. Just I really get the sense of wanting calm, wanting to be comfortable with this person or within a relationship. And then we have never-ending story. So there could be something that's going on, chaos and conflict. Yep. Something that's going on in your connection. That is causing conflict between the two of you. So, you may have a home with this person or wanted to build a home with this person or, move in together, or you could have been married, something like that. But there's some chaos that's coming into this connection. The other thing is that, you could be separated from this person. You could be seeing the pattern, the same pattern, either in this connection or possibly in, other relationships that you have or other relationships that this person has. So you could be recognizing, a pattern in their behavior. Really interesting. Okay, so let's take a look at your overall energy within this relationship. So you have summer. Yeah, I think a lot of you are either separated or you're thinking about leaving this person or concerned that there will be an end to this connection. So summer, it's time to see the sunny side. Your answers arrive in summer and appreciate. Your twin appreciates you. See the blessings, practice appreciation. There's something here, and I wonder if this chaos and conflict is something outside of your connection that is also affecting your connection, because, with your twin appreciating you, and there's something, with summer, we're in summer, so I feel like, you are either getting the answers, so maybe the conflict is going to end very soon. But you also have alone, abandoned, lonely, lost. The divine is with you. You could be separated, but this person is truly missing you. Yeah, you want more balance. So let's go ahead. Let's look at their energy. We're going to take a look at their energy, and that might give us a little bit more information. Balance and alone. Wow. And home on the bottom. Yeah, wow. I don't think I've ever had that these two cards come out together. I feel like you either had a home with this person or wanted to have a home with this person. And then, they have the balance and the alone. I really do feel like the two of you are separated, but yin and yang, darkness and light, stay centered in your higher self. I think that they really are trying to have this come back together. There's no action though with the yin. There's no action. But I think that both of you, I don't see either one of you truly wanting to leave this connection, or at least not yet. It's You're definitely on each other's minds. Look at this never ending story, right? It's just like sitting there thinking over and over and over again for hours of the day. How did I get to this? How did I get to this point? How did this connection get to this point, right? Okay, so let's take a look at what how you feel about this connection. 4 swords, 4 of wands, 4 of cups. Whoa, what's underneath that? 6 of cups. Oh, you missed them. Hierophant. Okay, Hierophant is, the card of long-term commitment. Sometimes marriage, but definitely long-term commitment. So with the 4 swords, the 4 of wands, and I'm going to put the 4 of cups up here. 3 4s. 4s are all about, the one that we're missing is the 4 of pentacles, which is about fear. But the 4s are all about, like, the legs of a table, or the corners of a home. It's about building a strong foundation. And I just want to say once again, like, this 4 of wands is a lot like the happy home card, right? And you have the home coming up 3 times. Like, this is what you want. This is definitely what you want. And I think that this other person does too. They may not be communicating that to you, but something has occurred that is causing all of this. And 6 of cups. This is definitely somebody from the past. Whether you're just separated from them or you've been separated from them for a while and they're coming back around to say, hey, let's get our home back together again. So on their side, they had the 6 of swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Star. Wow, with Queen of Swords on the bottom. They're appearing to be moving away. Like they may be pulling their energy away. You may feel that they're trying to pull their energy away. They are feeling alone, and I think that they're truly missing you because they have the Star here. The Star is hoping to heal, and you are the 4 swords. So, and that's a healing card. Like, you're both wanting to heal, and I just got the message too that they may be feeling like you're pulling your energy away, that you have moved on. Because we have the Queen of Wands here. They're seeing you as somebody that is confident, building a great life for yourself, like that you have moved on, that you are building the life that you want for yourself. Really interesting. And they're hoping to heal this connection. They definitely are. I feel like I have this, this hair somewhere. Yeah, and they have the Queen of Swords on the bottom, 6 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, 5. They miss you so much. Oh, Virgo, they miss you. There's a lot of sadness on their side. Yours is not so much sadness as much as just wanting something that's stable. I feel like you really want something stable. And you're kind of like, ugh. Can't I ever get it all to come together? It's kind of funny because you have 3 4s here and you're missing 1 4. It's like, I feel like you may be sitting there going, yeah, I have 3 legs to a table. I have 3 corners of a house, but I just can't get the 4th. This is my, it's like my never ending story. Like I can get 3/4 of the way there, but I can't get it to ever come together. And it could be the way that you're feeling with this relationship. Like, just when you're going to move in together, this person gets a job and has to move to another city. And you can't go, for whatever reason, your work or whatever. And it's kind of like, yeah, here we were going to move in together, but now this. Or maybe, they have to take a project in another city and they're like, well, we can't move in together until I get back. I'm going to be gone for 3 months or whatever. Or, maybe you're trying to buy a home together or something like that. And then, it's kind of like one or both of you lost your job, or you didn't get the promotion you thought you were. So the finances, like, you found the right house, you got, in the right neighborhood and everything, but oh, now we don't have the money. Like there's this thing about, oh, can I ever get it all together? That's how I feel. Like you're just a little bit of frustrated. And one of the messages here is appreciate. Like perhaps part of it is, to break this cycle. I feel like you're really stuck because this Four of Cups is a card of being stuck. I really feel like, maybe, just has advice is to, get really appreciative of everything that you have in your life. Even, like, okay, you don't have the Four of Pentacles, but be grateful that you have the other 3 fours. Wow, we're 3/4 of the way there, like celebrating that instead of concentrating perhaps on what you don't have. Okay, so let's see where you want this connection to go next. We have 5 of Wands, King of Cups, the Hermit. That's interesting. And 9 of Cups on the bottom with the Hanged Man. Oh, and the Judgment card. Okay, so somebody here really does want to reconcile this, to bring this back together. I think what you're really wanting, because the Hermit card is your energy, but it's that deep knowing, going within, trying to find the answer, knowing that you have the answer inside of yourself instead of somewhere out there, right? And Virgo, you're very good at going within. It's about you're missing something in your life. I'm going to come back to this. You're missing something in your life. And it could be that you're not sure what it is. Like you could be, like I have all of this. You might actually be sitting there going, yeah, no, I'm celebrating. I have all of this. And I'm still like in this Four of Cups energy. I'm just not super happy with my life. And why is that? Like you could be asking yourself, why is that? And that's part of the Hermit, going within, finding out what is it that you're missing in your life. Well, I think part of it is that you want a King of Cups. You want somebody that comes in and, is extremely loving. Here's your 9 of Cups, right? And you're having a hard time. Oh, okay. They gave me another message. Okay, so for some of you, you want the King of Cups. For some of you, you want the chaos and conflict around your King of Cups to end. You're trying to figure out, like, why is there always this conflict? That's part of your never-ending story. You just want your 9 of Cups. You may even know what it is that you want, right? Maybe it is this house that you want. You know what it is that you want, but it seems like there's always something coming up so that you can't get it. And I think you're starting to realize that it has to do with this other person. Like they always have an excuse, right? There's always something, And with the Hanged Man, you may be feeling like you're waiting around on this person to finally make this decision, to get to the point where they realize that they want to be with you, Virgo, and that they'll do whatever it takes to be with you. That's what the King of Cups would do, right? The King of Cups is like, yeah, I want Virgo. I want Virgo. I'll do whatever it takes to get Virgo, in my home to be with me. Okay, so now, well, that's interesting. There's death is on the bottom, transformation. So there is some transformation needed here. So we have 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, the Emperor, and the Queen of Cups on the bottom. I think you had the Queen of Cups come out once too. All right, this is what they want. They want to work on this with you. They want to regain control of something in their life. And it could be, even their work. There's something that they want to work on. They want to work on this relationship or on something that's outside of this relationship that is causing the conflict. And they're scared because they see you as the 9 of Pentacles. They see that you are independent and that you're willing to walk away from this situation. and they're worried about it. Like they know, I have to look at, this is like, and gender doesn't matter, but he's sitting there really thinking it out. Like, how can I get this to work out? What do I need to do to make Virgo come back? And not, this is like the single lady card. And once again, gender doesn't matter. It's just that card of independence. Like, I don't really need you in my life. I'd like to have you in my life, but I don't need you. And really trying to figure that out, because they also see you as the Queen of Cups. Like, they have the King of Cups on their side, and you have the Queen of Cups on your side. Like, they know that you are a match. Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Nine of Wands, the Star, Ace of Cups. This underneath is just beautiful. Yeah, they know that you are counterparts to each other. They see you as the Queen of Cups. You see them as the King of Cups. And once again, gender doesn't matter. Switch roles if you want to. But Six of Pentacles, there's lots of balance. Okay, here's your Four of Wands, right? You have the Four of Wands again. The Four of Wands is, the happy home, the celebrating of being together, of building a family together. They are tired of this long trudge forward. They are tired. And I think they know you're tired too. We get the Star card again. You are their hopes and dreams. They want this union with you so much, and they're coming back to offer their Ace of Cups. Really, there is an obstacle. There is some obstacle that's preventing this from coming together. Let's see what advice Spirit has for you. Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, the Moon. There it. Okay, and the Chariot on the bottom. Whatever happens, it's going to happen fast. Okay, we also have the Devil card and the Emperor, and wow, like all of this is major arcana underneath. So we have the Chariot card underneath, along with the High Priestess, the Emperor, and the Devil. This is coming in fast because we have the Knight of Swords. Like, I feel like some movement in this situation is going to happen very quickly. And I feel like you feel like it's been stuck for a very long time. It's not going to be stuck much longer. They're going to come back. They think that you are their Queen of Cups, and there is something you don't know that's happening behind the scenes that is going to help bring this person back around. And they're going to come in. They're going to come in quickly. They're going to tell you something. And, the Knight of Swords to me is sometimes a little bit, doesn't have a lot of tact to it. Let's put it that way. Like, they come in and they say it. Like, say it just as it is, right? Like, they may come in and say, you have always been my Queen of Cups, and I want to be your King of Cups. This is what I want. And it's not all lovey-dovey. Let's put it that way. It's not lovey-dovey. It's kind of like very quick, because we have the Chariot. They want to come in quickly, but they also want to have victory with you. They want to have victory in this situation. Okay, now, we have the Devil and the Emperor. When I have these two together, it can be someone that's extremely controlling, right? Somebody that is extremely controlling, very attached to having the control in this situation. So I think that is where you are going to have, here's the High Priestess, your intuition. I think, Virgo, you might be looking at this as a situation where you feel like they want to have control. And, it's interesting because I'm coming back to, we have all of these home cards, right? Like, part of it could be that they really want to be like the head of the household, something like that. They want a traditional marriage. They're really attached This can be a sign of attachment, obsession with, addictions, um, something like that. Like they may want to have true control in this situation. And I think with this Knight of Swords, like seriously, they're going to come in and um, tell you like it is. And I think let's get just, I'm going to use a different deck. Let's get a different, I want just on this devil. What is this devil? Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to leave it like that. Let's see what we have here. Wow. Okay, they are really taking a strong look at this relationship. And can I get a couple on the Emperor, and then we'll talk about these. Yeah, okay, they really want to come in. They want to come in and offer their love. They're tired of thinking about it. They're tired of this never-ending story. They're tired of the conflict. They're tired of all that. Like they want to take control, not to control you, but to control perhaps some external thing, because we got the Hermit card here. Like they really do want to come in and profess their love to you, Virgo, because I have the Hermit card. They're tired of the wishy-washy. Like I get a sense that this has been going back and forth a lot. And so what we have here is really interesting. They want to transform. They have transformed, and I'm almost going to say, because this was right next to the Devil card. They could have, for some of them, they could have come out of like being addicted to something, like if they had a substance abuse or something, they could have, gone to a rehab or become sober or, change something in their life, some bad habit in their life. They transformed that, and they're coming back because they want to be with you. They want a second chance with you. And they're tired of the wishy-washy. They're like, no, they are so strong in their opinion. It's not like there's any wishy-washy. It's not like, no, we're going to give this more time or anything. And I feel like with the never-ending story, like you've been here before. And this time they're determined it's going to be different. So let's say, they struggled with some substance abuse, and maybe, they were in and out of rehab or something like that. And this time, though, they're coming back and they're like, no, like it's going to be different. Like I feel like this Devil here, I was saying that they wanted to try to control something. I think they want to control their bad habit, whatever that was. I mean, it could be something like maybe they were obsessed with going to the gym. It doesn't have to be something bad. They were obsessed with something and they want to get control over that obsession. They have worked on that. They have transformed whatever that obsession was. Maybe it was video games or, staying up late or, not going to work on time. Like there was something that was causing conflict between the two of you. And they have transformed that. They're like, no, I'm done with that because I want to be with you. I want a second chance with you. You're my 10 of cups. You're my 2 of cups. Look at this. You're who I want to be with. You're who I love. And I'm tired of waiting. And I think that it's like almost, I don't want to say an ultimatum, but I think it's kind of like they come rushing in and it's kind of like, yeah, like this is it. It's time. We have to get this right. Wow, really interesting. Okay, now I can't pull advice for them, right? But I am going to. These cards are really talking. Um, I can't pull advice for them because they're not here. But I am going to pull what they might do next. Although I think I have a good sense of that. Let's see. Star. Hierophant. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Six of Swords. They want to move out of, balance, justice, Page of Wands, the Wheel. I really feel like for some of you, if there was something in the past that prevented you from going the distance with this person and starting this home or whatever it was, look at, we have a Hierophant again, as well as the Star card. They have the Star over here, I think 3 times. Yes. Here's 1, 2, 3 stars. I don't think I've ever seen 3 stars on one side for one person. They have truly healed something. And the reason is because Virgo, their hope all along was that they could heal whatever was keeping you apart so that they could be with you again. It's like the hope of being with you helped them to heal. And for some, I just got, it could have been a medical issue. They could have been, having to have, cancer treatments or something like that. Like they worked really hard to, to get healthy again. Whatever this is, this person had to do something in order to get healthy again. Whether it was quitting video games or, some addiction or, finding medical help. It could have been even mental illness, something like that. Like I feel like they really wanted to be with you. And, the hope of being with you again is what helped them get through this. They want a long-term commitment with you. That is what really got them through this. And with the Nine of Pentacles, this is about building stability. But once again, I really feel like they feel you are the stable one, independent, and they're just not sure. They can convince you to come back to them, but I think you're going to hear from them very soon. You have the Summer card here, and the summer is almost over. And then you have the Chariot card, the Knight of Swords. They're coming in very quickly, very soon. Okay, so let's see what the overall outcome is. 2 of air, 3 of air, 4 of water, Moon. There's something you don't know. There's something you don't know. The Moon card also to me it's about secrets, but it's about they could have been working on this behind the scenes, healing whatever this is, without you knowing about it. They may have been working, with the Moon card, they may have been working on this healing behind the scenes without you even knowing it. Like, they may not have wanted to tell you that they were working on this because, well, first of all, you could have been separated, but the other thing is that they perhaps weren't sure they could heal this, whatever it was. And they were willing to let you go and be your own independent person if needed. If they didn't want you to wait for them. Like, I think you've been waiting in your heart. You've been waiting for them, but I think you've also kind of started to go out and live your own life, and they didn't want to hold you back. Oh my goodness, that's so sweet. Like they really didn't want to hold you back. If they couldn't get this, whatever this was, under control, they wanted you to go and have the life that you deserve. But now they've healed and they're like, I got to go try to convince Virgo that we need to be together. I think there is a lot of pain here. We have the 3 of Swords again and the 4 of Cups. I feel like there is going to have to be a decision because we have the 2 of Swords. Somebody is up in their head about this situation. And, I think it is maybe a little bit like you could perhaps be a little bit up in your head about this situation. But somebody is. There's a decision to be made. And it's kind of like, okay, there's a decision to be made, and I think you're the one that's going to be making the decision. Do you dwell on the pain of the past, or do you hope for the cup of love in the future with this person? So, and you have to, you have to make that decision. I do feel like you've been going round and round with this person for some time. Okay, so let's pull the romance angel cards. Wow. Okay, so we have honeymoon, keep an open mind, and let go of control issues. For some of them, they may have had, I don't know why I want to say this, anger management issues or something like that. They have the control over on their side. The Emperor came out a couple of times, so that could be something that they may have needed to heal, is their need to be in control. But we have keep an open mind and honeymoon. Virgo, I think that there is a chance that you can heal this situation and come back into alignment. And remember, you have free will. I do feel like, you have been through a lot with this person. That's for sure. And I feel like they've been through a lot, with their own, whatever this is that they're trying to heal. There has been a lot here. Okay, so here is your creativity oracle card, nurture. For self-care, try loving and nurturing yourself as you would a child or pet. And I think, Virgo, that is a really good piece of advice in this, especially in this situation, always, but especially in this situation. They think of you as the Queen of Cups, and the Queen of Cups is somebody that nurtures herself. That loves herself exactly for who she is. Gender doesn't matter. And I think it does mean that, perhaps really, I think you've been through a lot with this person, and I get the sense, you kept coming up as the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like you have been just putting a lot of energy into building a stable life for yourself, right? You may have even this person, you may have even had children with this person or something, and you have just been like keeping it all together. I get the sense that, you've been just trying to keep your life together and perhaps haven't spent a lot of time just loving yourself and nurturing yourself and looking at how far you have come. The strength that you have built because of this situation, the internal strength. But it's now I feel like it's also kind of like, you are in this yin energy. You don't have to take any action. Like I feel like with that Nine of Pentacles coming up so many times, you have built a very good life for yourself. And now it's a little bit about sitting back and appreciating what you've been through, how far you've come, how strong you have been, and then also loving yourself. Like giving yourself a little bit of a break. And more than just a bubble bath. Really loving yourself. Okay, so here is your Lover's Oracle card. And once again, Virgo, if you've enjoyed this reading or it's resonated with you, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider sharing, or subscribing. Okay, criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. And I think part of it is whatever this person has had to heal, part of it could be also accepting that. Love and accept each other as you are. Like accepting whatever this issue is. And once again, if it has anything to do with toxicity or abuse or violence, you don't need that in your life, Virgo, right? But if it's something that you can accept and love that as part of that person, as part of their journey, as part of their soul, and the lessons that they're trying to learn, It may help you to transform your thinking about this situation. And I really do feel like they are looking at you as this really strong, independent, capable person. Um, and, allowing them to also love you for who you are too. Like, I think that you have probably built yourself to be, super strong, like, because you've had to go through a lot. And maybe it's time to allow this person to also help nurture you and love you, in a really sweet way, right? Very, very, I love the word. It says your relationship will magically transform. And I get a sense that this relationship is transforming. It has gone through a lot of chaos and conflict. There has been a lot here. But there's definitely a lot to salvage here too. There's a lot of love here. Very nice. Well, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. I do wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.